Welcome to Movie Passholes. I'm Saman.
And I'm Romo.
And this week we saw Wrinkle in Time.
A Wrinkle in Time.
Wrinkle in my butt.
Took us a while to see this movie.
It did. It was sold out all the time.
It was sold out. Lots of kids wanted to see it.
Lots of children wanted to see it, although no one wanted to see it today because everybody left our theater during some part in the movie.
Yeah, it was like a slow trickle of people leaving. There wasn't a lot of people to begin with.
One woman left twice. I think she went to the bathroom and then she came back and got her coat and left.
She was like,
nah. She's like, I missed too much.
Yeah. I'm very confused now.
Yeah, how do children follow that movie? Yeah, it's a little complicated for kids, and also a little spoopy.
It's a little
spoopy for kids.
So, quick synopsis. This is A Wrinkle in Time.
So, Wrinkle in Time, based on the book A Wrinkle in Time.
By Madeline L'Engle.
And it's about a young girl named Meg Murray, whose dad has been missing for 4 years. Her dad is a scientist and her mom's a scientist. And they both do.
And they had scientist baby.
Yeah, and they had a science baby. And they're time and space travel-y scientists.
Yeah.
And so their parents are working on some kind of way to traverse space and time in a short amount of space and time. So then then they figure out that the dad figures out that the secret to
spoilers.
No, that's not a spoiler. It happens right at the beginning of the movie.
Is a frequency.
The frequency to make the time travel work is love, and it causes him to disappear into the ether,
which is weird.
And for 4 years, and then Meg Murray is sad and dejected, and her brother's annoying, and then they go on an adventure with her new boyfriend and Oprah. The end.
Very good synopsis. So,
and Legally Blonde is there, and so is Mindy Kaling.
So, my non-spoiler
What
impressions.
did you think of it?
Yeah, I'll go first, so I think I know what you're gonna think.
Hey.
I thought it was okay. I thought it was an okay kids film. I was expecting for a film about love and stuff for there to be a little more heart and I'm a movie weeper and it didn't make me cry at all.
I cried once.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I didn't cry at all.
No.
I didn't even get really teary-eyed.
Empty inside.
I know. I must be. I cried at the Fishboning movie.
You could never tesser. That's from the movie, you guys.
Yeah. But I don't know. It was okay. It was enjoyable. I didn't feel like leaving the theater.
No. It wasn't like that.
Yeah, I wasn't.
It's not like we were seeing Justice League. Just kidding.
Ooh, man.
Don't at me.
Don't at me. I thought it was okay. It was okay. I haven't read the book, so I was going into this fresh. So I don't know. Maybe the book's a little better. I don't know. But yeah, I thought it was a fun kids movie. Escape to Witch Mountain vibes. The visuals were pretty.
Yeah.
I thought there would be more trippy visuals, to be honest. But I guess it's a kids movie. They didn't want to freak too many kids out.
I think there were a number of things that were pretty freaky for children.
Yeah.
That if I were a small child, I would be like,
ah! It definitely pulled from Disney's past of 80s creepy shit past a little bit.
I guess. Well, what I felt about it was, I don't like the book, and I didn't and it's not I read it as an adult and it's not for me. No, as a child I read this book and I didn't like it then. And I read it again a week ago to refresh my memory because I've been spending 25 years telling people how much I don't like Wrinkle in Time.
And you're like, maybe I'll find something different as an adult.
No, I read it a week ago. I still don't like it. I don't like it for all the same reasons. And then the movie, same way. Is not the book is not better than the movie.
Okay.
It's whatever. I know a lot of people like it, the book, but I think those people are very incorrect. There are some cool visuals. The movie was pretty disjointed. I think if you're a child, it would probably be impossible to follow.
I mean, it's definitely geared towards young teen, I would say, 11 through 15.
Yeah, I don't know.
And then the adults who
I
read
think
it as
people
a
who are like
children.
on that age side of the scale like something a little more mature.
I would agree, yeah.
And I
definitely
feel like
felt-
it was for young kids, but I don't get how young kids would
would be able to follow it.
follow along. I thought it was kind of boring, actually.
It was a little boring.
Yeah.
I agree. There were definitely long stretches. I think it was a lot of look at the pretty visuals and like a lot of, I didn't feel like there was a lot of, I don't know, like emotional resonance throughout the whole thing for me. Like I get, there are like themes that were there, and I just don't think they ever brought them super deep into the characters.
Well, the book is super Christian.
Is it really?
Yeah, so like Mrs. What's-Her-Face?
Mrs. Murray?
Mindy Kaling.
Mrs. Who? Yeah, Mrs. Who.
Mrs. Whoever. You like 80% of her quotes in the book are from
Bible
the Bible.
quote?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's what they changed.
Yeah, and now, well,
It's
she quotes a lot of people, but most
okay.
of her quotes are from the Bible
Okay.
because it's a heavily Christian book, and the author was a mega Christian.
I don't think there was any Christian quotes in this.
Yeah, she didn't say anything from the Bible. Instead, she quoted like Outcast and other things that made me roll my eyes like impossibly hard and down the aisle and out the door.
Here, we're gonna get into spoiler territory
Yeah, so
now.
that was the movie. Spoilers. Although I feel like you shouldn't.
I mean, there's,
How can you spoil a book that was
that's-
written in
right.
1962?
So I mean, spoilers, but like
Nah, you should have read it by now. So too
I
late.
haven't read it. I saw the movie.
You saw the movie, so
Yeah. But yeah, like if you read the book, you know, I don't know. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know how it opens and like how it all closes. Did it feel very, very very to
yeah,
the book?
for the most part. I mean, there are definitely a lot of, not a lot, but yeah,
Well,
things were changed.
departures. Obviously, they're gonna change. Like, because the book was written in what, the 60s, right?
Yeah.
So
And
like,
no, I don't think it's like. Obviously, it would change because of the time period. I think
Right,
it's just the structure of the story.
Right.
Someone needlessly rearranged some things for no
okay.
reason. Yeah. Like in the book, so in the movie, her dad's been gone for 4 years,
Right.
and everybody at school is kind of a jerk about it.
And they're
But
super mean in the-
in the book, people are just like, oh, he's probably like he ran out on his family,
Right, like,
and
"Ah."
that's just it.
And that's just it.
Yeah, everyone just thinks he like ran off with some other woman. The
Yeah.
end. But in the movie, everyone's like, "Oh, your dad disappeared. I wish you would disappear." Like
Yeah, it
on
was
the
like
anniversary of his like disappear. He's probably dead, and everyone's like, "Wish you were dead, like your dad." And what is that? That's
brutal.
crazy.
Like this, I was like,
That's pretty intense.
It's like kids are mean, but I was like, this is really brutal.
intense.
Yeah.
And then like teachers were just like openly having really callous, horrible conversations about him.
Yeah.
On what everyone effectively thinks is the anniversary of his death.
And like the fucking even the principal was like, just deal
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah.
He's
The
dead.
principal's like, get over it. He's dead.
Dead.
Stop being upset about your dead dad.
How dare you be going through shit?
Yeah, and she's like, I'm leaving. She like gets up and leaves. She's like, come back here. Wasn't done telling you how your dad was dead.
Not done reprimanding you.
Yeah.
All right, just bye.
Yeah, by a horribly callous adult figure. So, they let Reese Witherspoon in their house.
Right, yeah, Charles Wallace, which earlier you see him drawing them. You see him drawing the three women.
Yeah.
Mrs. Who, Miss What's-It, and
Mrs. Oprah.
Mitch, Mrs. Oprah. Mrs. 300-foot tall Oprah.
Yeah, giant Oprah. And so Reese Witherspoon comes and gets them and lets them know that tesseracts are real, which
Right.
is their, like, the time traveling thing the mom and the dad were working on when the
Right.
dad disappeared.
Yeah, it's basically just to be like, he's somewhere, I guess.
I mean, it's equally as clumsy in the book.
Is it really? Like,
It's exactly like
is,
that.
Is the book as clumsy as
Yes,
the movie is?
yes, I do not like the book. I've been saying this for 20 years. It's not a good book.
Because it feels like it's clumsy
It's exactly like
and
that.
disjointed.
Yes,
and just
every
like,
complaint people have about this movie is in the book. This was there's a pretty faithful adaptation of the book.
All right.
Except there was Mrs. Reese Witherspoon turns into like a jolly green leaf giant in the movie.
To fly them over to.
But in the book, she turns into like a gender ambiguous like male centaur dude guy.
Oh.
Yeah.
So they kept it all.
Which
they kept
I would
it all
think
lady.
is more interesting.
Right.
Yeah, instead she turns into like a pretty leaf.
A pretty leaf
A
lady.
beautiful slice of lettuce.
Oh, so they're like a centaur, and then
Yeah, she's like
they
a
ride
horse
on her
man.
back.
Yeah,
a
she's
giant-
specifically like a man horse,
Yeah.
not like a human horse, like a man horse.
All right.
Yeah, which I think is significantly more interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then that boy Calvin sees
yeah,
her beat up her bully
yeah.
on the playground.
He's like, oh, I love it.
I love it. I love your hair.
Yeah, he keeps talking about her hair. Which is just kind of weird when it's like an interracial
Right.
back and forth because he's just like obsessed with her black people
He's
hair.
obsessed with her black. That's
Yeah,
what
it's really weird.
It felt a little awkward.
It's a little awkward.
He's trying to say, "I like your natural hair."
No,
Like,
he's
no.
No, because I think that would be racially
Yeah,
awkward.
okay.
If it's specifically, he's like, I like your natural black people hair. That's extremely racially awkward. I think that was the tone they were trying not to hit.
See, that's the part. That's what I. That's
No,
the tone
yeah,
I
that's
got.
why, because it's weird.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing to keep constantly
to-
saying to
yeah.
a black person.
I like your
And he's
hair.
just like staring at her while she puts her hair in a bun. He's like, I like your hair. Cut it out.
It's getting weird.
Being weird about it.
Just say I like you. You can
Yeah.
just say I like you.
I like you.
I like your shoes.
You're very pretty. Various parts of you are pretty, not just
Just your
your not
hair.
white hair.
I mean, you can really like condense the middle to like they went on a journey.
Yeah, to like for a movie where they're going to like different, parts of time and space, you'd think it'd be less. You'd think it'd be more interesting. But it was just kind of
Yeah.
flat.
It was flat. Like every
Yeah.
time they traveled, like it was I guess the characters they meet, but the characters were.
I guess Zach Galifianakis was pretty.
I
good.
like Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah.
I really like Zach Galifianakis.
I do, just like in general.
In
It
general,
really
this
good
was
movie.
it was a good weird role for him. 'Cause
Yeah.
It very much fit his his comedic type without being like the buffoony. It was
Yeah,
just weird.
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. The happy middle.
Happy medium.
Happy medium, right.
He's a medium.
Because he's a medium. I got it.
That dumb shit's in the book too.
Are the jokes about like the boyfriend stuff in the book? That can't be, right?
No.
Because that's a Christian. Because if it is so Christian
Well,
heavy.
the thing was, the book was so Christian and yet at the same time so like about other specifically non-Christian like afterlife kind of things.
Right.
That most places banned the book because it was too Christian, and then Christian places banned the book because it was too
other.
satanic. Yeah, because they meet like demons. And
Yeah, I guess
yeah,
technically-
pull their dad from like a demon after realm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That stuff's not in the Bible. Jesus didn't say any of that.
But yeah, the whole middle felt kind of boring. Like this
The whole thing was boring.
Yeah.
The beginning was boring. End was boring.
I think when
the
they were-
end was alright.
The end was when they
Yeah.
got to what is it, catamaran?
Yeah.
Catamaran.
Itland.
Itland.
Where the darkness.
Where the darkness
lives.
is.
Yeah.
Then it got exciting.
Yeah.
Like before that, there was a lot of build-up for not a lot.
Yeah. Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I get, it's a journey movie, or a journey.
Yeah, but
plot.
they weren't like learning too many things about themselves
No,
in
they
each of the
weren't.
land for it to really have any kind of impact.
I mean, Calvin probably.
Calvin didn't learn shit.
He learned to stand
Yeah.
up to his dad.
One time, he saw the stuff that Zach Galifianakis showed him, and he
right.
was like, "Oh, I guess I should say something to my dad." And then he like didn't have any other lines, and he like ate a sand sandwich, and then he got like knocked out for the rest of the movie.
also, for smart kids, haven't you read anything about the fucking underworld and like
Yeah.
Greek mythology?
Yeah, they
Don't
were just
eat
like
shit.
eating all the food. And I
Don't
was
eat
immediately
shit.
like, "Don't eat that.
Don't eat that. Don't
Stop
eat
eating that."
You know this.
Yeah.
Both of you are smart.
Yeah, cut
Don't
it out.
eat this.
Don't eat that.
I get Calvin. He doesn't seem the brightest bulb.
Yeah, but why would Charles Wallace?
Why
eat
would
it?
Charles Wallace eat
Yeah.
it? He would
Doesn't
not
make
eat
any
it.
sense.
Makes
He would
no
not.
sense. He would know.
Yeah, and his sister was not eating. Like, hey, cut it out, eating
And
it.
she
She's like,
didn't
"Well,"
tell him to stop.
she just kind of sat there.
She was like, I guess it's all right. clearly.
No, she was making like.
She was making faces.
Yeah, this is not okay face. While her friends just like ate Satan food.
And he was
Filled
mowing
themselves,
on it.
filled themselves with the darkness. And all the Mrs. Mindy Kalins and Oprahs, they all changed clothes for some reason every time they tessered.
Every time they tested, they were in a new outfit.
The costume designer wanted
costume
more work.
designer.
Yeah, everyone's wearing kind of fun things.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Like we got Mindy Kaling was often in a bustle for some reason.
Yeah. And but full leg bustles.
Yeah.
Where
It was weird. It was like
it's like the bottom 2/3 of her whole body was just like in tubes.
she was like trying to run and just nope.
Yeah, just kind of blooping around. I don't know. I feel like the misses were somewhat miscast.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
think they were miscast?
Yeah, I mean, well, definitely in either in my brain or it's actually in the book. They're all a lot older, especially like Reese Witherspoon's
Right.
human form.
Yeah,
and so it just didn't really like hit the same mark. I don't know. And then Reese kind of was the same.
Like ditzy, not ditzy.
No,
but like,
I mean like she and Mindy Kaling weren't really as different, making distinctive choices. The only thing that really separated them was that Mindy Kaling could only talk in really obnoxious quotes.
Right.
But other than that, I feel like they would have been kind of similar.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then giant Oprah.
Oprah, just 300
Yeah.
feet tall for too long sometimes.
500-foot Oprah.
I was like, oh man, it's just,
Yeah, why are you tall?
why are you so tall?
Yeah.
So she could say that line.
Well, it happened like the first time. I get why she was tall the first
right,
time.
she didn't understand,
Great.
yeah.
You're like, oh, you're too tall. It's creepy.
Yeah,
and
it's
she's
weird.
like, no such thing.
No such thing.
I like being big.
Right.
And then sometimes when they test her
Yeah.
again, she'd be kind of big.
Yeah.
And she'd be like normal, not big, if the scene called for it.
They're like, oh, we're gonna walk along this
Yeah.
tiny path. You
You
can't
have to
be
hold
giant.
their hands, so you have to have normal size
fit
hands.
into this little thing.
You have to touch the other actors,
just
so you have to be normal
You can't
size.
just have Charles Wallace gently stroke your cheek as you're flying around you. That is a creepy little kid.
Yeah, Charles Wallace kid. He's annoying in the book too.
Is he annoying in
Yeah,
the book?
in a way where you're just like, children don't talk like this. Stop it. Go away.
Got like Ferguson vibes.
Yeah, yeah.
Is he even dressed like different, like with that like
Yeah, like
sweaters and
a
stuff?
little baby young Republican kind of Ferguson thing.
Baby. Yep. Oh man, I forgot that part about Clarissa Explains It All, that their parents were former hippies.
Yeah. Hey, it's coming back. Yeah.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, there's a reboot.
There's a reboot of Clarissa?
Yes, starring Melissa Joan Hart as like
As
the
the mom?
mother. Yeah.
Nice.
In my brain, she's probably going to be married to that guy that used to break into her
Sean.
room. Sam.
Sam. Oh, I was thinking of Boy Meets World,
Yeah, no.
which already had its reboot.
Which already did it. Girl meets stuff.
All right, back to
Yeah, so
Wrinkle in Time.
wrinkle in my butt. Don't like this. I don't like this story.
But so they go on their journey. They go to the happy medium. So what is it? Calvin and
And well, they all go.
yeah, they all go. They all make it to the It place. And
Yeah,
that's
so
where
they go to the happy medium and they find out that their dad is in the darkness It place.
Right.
And so they can't tesser to the It place because there's no light there.
Right.
And the misses are composed of pure light.
pure light.
So then they're gonna tesser home and then
Regroup and like form a plan and
yeah, and what's
use
her
the
face?
mom to
Yeah.
help them out. She's a scientist.
Yeah, and the girl is like, I don't want to do any of that. I want to find Dad. And they're like, nah, we're going home. She's like, no. And so she sabotages the
Their
tesser
tesser, yeah.
by throwing her thoughts at her dad, and they all end up in the darkness place.
Yeah, and
And-
before this, every time she tessered, it was even during this one, it was
Well, yeah.
she's like getting choked basically. Her tesser is bad.
No, that if you can't, you have to be one with yourself in order to successfully tesser, because love is the thing that makes you tesser.
Gotcha.
So you have to love yourself at least in order to be yourself when you get to the other side. So, yeah. So since she doesn't love herself yet,
I got none of that.
since she doesn't love herself yet, she has an unpleasant tesser. That's because the power of it is love. So when she tessers everybody at the end, she has like crazy visuals because
she starts tripping balls.
Yeah, because she goes through like.
So basically, she has a bad trip before, and then she starts tripping.
Yeah.
She's a good one at the end.
Yeah.
Because she's feeling herself.
You know, she feels love, so the love waves don't like make her upset.
Make her
I don't know.
upset.
Make her tummy hurt.
They go to the land of It's.
Yeah. Where
Stephen
King's It lives, and they battle it with the power of love. The end. Yep, that also happens in It. Spoiler alert.
It also happens in. I was trying to think. There's another movie that was similar.
The Never-Ending Story.
Yeah, Never-Ending Story.
Well, it's not love. He has to name the child. The child like Empress.
Yeah.
He gives her the name Moonchild. Is his mom's name? Why is her mom's name Moonchild?
But it's the same idea of like it was the same thing of like
the
encroaching darkness.
And one child's love has to like fix the universe.
Yeah. It's a very common overused theme, I guess.
So they operate all over the universe, and
also a theme in
save their dad.
Also a theme in Harry Potter.
Yeah. And
then, child's love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or mom's love.
Well, it's mom's love. Yeah.
Love.
Love will protect you.
Love will protect you.
And Harry Potter until you're like 18, though. Not forever.
Only until you're 18.
Not forever.
Then you're fucked.
Until you're adult and no one loves you.
And then all your friends will die.
Yeah. Yep.
Spoilers for Harry Potter.
And there'll be a really horrible race war, and everyone you know will die.
Yeah, I could see how these. Like I said, I didn't read the book, but I could. The Mrs. people were fine. I felt like they were, I don't know, underused. I felt like it could have been more fantastical, even with like all this stuff you can do now. Like you could have made them.
I think the whole movie could have been way more fantastical.
Yeah.
Kind of boring.
It felt under, like that first planet they went to where they're like, this is the
like
best.
Flower Stuff planet. Yeah.
This is my favorite. Isn't it so beautiful? I was like,
that's all right. It's okay. Some grass.
Like, show me some cool shit.
Maybe it's like some stuff I couldn't see on Earth.
You can get the flowers are now like
they're like
shit.
talking stuff, I guess.
But
they talk in color.
They talk in color.
These flowers not only talk in color, they see color.
So they get to the It place, and she's given 3 gifts.
Yeah, and only one of them is a gift. The other ones are like sass.
Yeah, she gets those fancy spectacles.
Yeah, so Mindy Kaling gives her like cool little eyeball things.
That helps her see into the 5th dimension, basically.
Yeah, it helps you see things that have been unfolded.
Right.
Whatever.
She sees into the 5th dimension.
She only uses it once, though.
Yeah. I was like, you should have been using this the whole fucking
time. She
time.
could have like, put them on her glasses, like little, like in a different world with the guy with like,
the clip-ons and flip-ups?
Put them on your glasses. And you can see everything.
She should have.
Yeah, she
That's exactly what she should have done.
Yeah.
Then she would have seen through that fucking robot dude.
The whole time. She would have been seeing everything.
Yep. Oh look, there's a steps. We can just walk. We don't need to get thrown.
Let's all go.
We don't need to get tossed in a tree. We can just walk up these steps.
Walk up these magical steps here. And she kept.
Oh look, here's a hatch that leads right into this thing.
No, she just saves him for the last minute till we're all dying. So we're all trapped in like a hell dimension.
Fucking Charles Wallace gets
turns
possessed.
Evil. Yeah. And then Calvin, the boyfriend, has really no purpose.
Literally
no purpose. He doesn't do anything.
Does he do anything in the book?
I don't recall.
Because literally, like they go, he's diplomatic. Like I was like, oh okay,
yeah,
so he's gonna be the face. He's gonna be like the face character. He's gonna be like in a like D&D party. He'd be like
knocked out for
the
half
talker.
the movie.
He'd be the talker.
Yeah.
But he's not. He's not. He doesn't really help the situation at any point.
Nope.
It's kind of just a hindrance.
Just there, eating sand sandwiches.
Just stuffing his
sandwiches.
But yeah, he's just kind of stuck. He's just kind of a hindrance.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't bring her back from any place or anything.
He doesn't help in any specific situation that she wouldn't have
gotten herself out of.
She has to save him multiple times. Then he gets knocked out, and I guess he gets tessered home with her dad.
Yeah,
We don't see it.
yeah, I like that. The dad, when she finally figures out, she finally finds the dad after following Charles Wallace into this really bright white room that they show you.
Yeah, they go into like the nothingness.
The what is like the room in the Matrix where it's just all white and screens everywhere.
And like the nowhere in SpongeBob. Alone, alone.
And so they just they're there, and she uses her glasses.
Yeah, and she's like, wait a minute, I got a gift. She puts on her specs, and she sees like stairs.
Fancy stairs.
Yeah.
Which they just show Charles Wallace has these fancy powers to like
and he
fucking
just watches
slam
her walk away.
Slam you around.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, and then she leaves her boyfriend person with her demon brother, who was just like abusing them and throwing them around the room.
Dragging them and throwing them. Yeah.
And she's like, later, I'm gonna go find Dad.
Gonna go find Dad.
I'm gonna go hop into this other dimension real quick. See ya.
Dimension folded within this dimension. And she finds her dad, and they have a hug.
They have a moment.
They got a moment.
And then he's like, let's go home. Leave your brother. We're not even related to him.
That was the best.
He's adopted. Leave him. Like, what?
That's what it felt like.
That's exactly what it was. He's like, you're my daughter. I don't even know him. Been gone for 4 years. He's 5. How does that work? Bye.
Look at I'm tessering. We're getting out of here. And then he literally only takes the boyfriend.
Yeah, then he just takes the boyfriend. Well, because she like resists the tesser. And he just takes his daughter's boyfriend.
So my favorite part is the fact when they all show up there.
Yeah.
He's just been standing outside with their boyfriend for a while.
Well, no, because of time, he's been standing there for like 10 seconds.
Still awkward 10 seconds.
Still, yeah, like, oh, so you like my daughter? She was 7 when I was last here.
So, what are your intentions with my
intentions? Why are you in a different dimension with my daughter?
Why are you in this weird adventure with my daughter?
Yeah, they're just kind of standing there, waiting, staring at the fence.
Well, yeah, and then she fights. They have a sweet CG battle.
Yeah, where like a whomping willow of evilness like grabs her and slings her around, and
she has to use her faults.
Yeah, so Mrs. Legally Blonde gives her
Greasy
the
Reese.
gift. Yeah, gives her the gift of being a jerk. And she's just like, my gift to you is that you have lots of flaws. And you suck. So never forget it.
Don't forget.
Don't forget how much you suck. Don't forget the various ways in which you suck. It'll be useful later.
Use that against your brother.
Yeah. And then Oprah's gift is like, my gift is go do the thing. Go find your dad.
Yeah.
That's my gift.
Yeah. Her gift was literally the thing I'm doing.
My gift is go find your dad.
I'm Oprah, just do what I say.
Yeah, that was literally her gift. Listen to Oprah was the gift.
You could have given me a car, Oprah.
Some bread. We're hungry.
Yeah, we're clearly hungry.
Our hunger gets us into trouble in a second. You can give us some food.
You can at least give us some food.
Yeah, no.
Magical light food that just fills you right up.
Right? Exactly. No. Instead, you leave us all hungry and young on an evil sand planet.
Those creepy, weird houses.
Yeah.
They're very clearly trying to get them to eat multiple times.
Yeah, a whole bunch of times to eat the evil food.
Yeah.
And still it only took them twice before
the
first time you're like, oh, it's a little spoopy. And next time they're like, oh, great food.
Oh, this is a beach.
Yeah, look at this
Everyone's
feast on
fun.
the beach. Beach feast.
You're like smart that one time.
One time for like 2 seconds. And then immediately the next thing they do.
They're like, the program was like, try again.
Yeah. Try to be less creepy about it.
Just figuring out humans at that point. Couldn't quite. But yeah, so then Charles Foster Wallace cracks.
Yeah.
And he becomes Charles Foster Wallace and not it again.
Yeah.
Or whatever. The it.
Well, in the book, it's just it.
Is it just it?
Yeah. Like the clown.
Like the clown. Did Stephen King steal it? Maybe. From Metal Angle.
Maybe.
That's very... Yeah.
You do have to use, like, light, like The Shining, to defeat the it, which you do in Stephen King, too. You have to shine at it with your love. No child orgies in Wrinkle in Time, though. So that's where the books diverge.
Lots of hugging.
Yeah, they hugged.
Hug and long looks.
Yeah.
Not even a little peck on the cheek or even.
Nope, this is a kids movie.
Just
no
solid
kissing.
hug. And
Only kiss if you're married.
Solid hugs and longing looks.
Yeah, he was like looking through her window after he left. He's like, I'll text you later. And he like stood outside the window looking in for a second. Why don't you just stay?
He did it twice because he did it through the door window.
Yeah, the door window. Then he took a few steps and like peeked in the other window. Just stay. We just asked. We just said you wanted to stay.
No one asked you to leave. Like, come have dinner.
In Earth time, you've been gone for like 10 minutes. Your mom is not wondering where you are.
You've said you're hungry. Clearly,
yeah,
just stay, have
tons
some
of
dinner.
Food here.
Stay, have some
Take
dinner.
a banana at least. Said he's gonna go home to confront his abusive father. Like
after this ordeal, go take a nap.
You've been through a lot. I feel like
don't do it right away. I get you got like adrenaline and courage.
The story clearly isn't over. Like I'm worried about. We should follow him home. At least tell your parents that his parents abuse him.
Right.
Come on.
At least like tell your, because like it was all internal. He doesn't really say that to anyone.
No, we just all get to sneak in his brain and see it.
Right. So like he's just like, I'm gonna go talk to my dad about something.
You're like, oh yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
I just got mine back, so go talk to yours.
My great, super loving father, who only disappeared because he loves me so much.
The reason he got to travel is because of his
how
love.
Deeply he loves. Because of how pure and amazing my dad is. So, text me from your broken home. Just lets him leave.
He's like,
yeah. As he like longingly looks at their family of love.
And he literally, earlier, how he found them was like, he probably just like got up. Because it sounds like he just like got up and
he was
walked somewhere.
Summoned by the missus.
Yeah, he was summoned by the
missus.
missus.
Just like got out of his house and left.
just see like his dad like reading a newspaper and just suddenly a kid just like, just like, whatever, man.
Yeah. It's like, I don't even like that kid anyway. Hope he never comes back. Yeah.
So yeah, everything ends up happily ever after. She destroys the it.
Yeah, or she weakens the it.
I guess, yeah.
Because you can't destroy
it
it because
actually destroy
it's the fear that's in all of us.
And she gets her beautiful tesser.
Yeah. The it's inside all of us.
It's inside all of us. The moral of also the it.
We all float inside.
We all float when we die.
Yep. Womp womp.
And that's...
So yeah, and she loves herself home.
Yep, with Charles Wallace.
Yeah, with Charles Wallace.
She saves
He's fine
him.
now.
Still a creepy kid.
He's still weird and obnoxious.
Yep.
The end.
The end.
So... Yeah, and then interesting visuals. The pacing was not great, but it's the same way in the book. So.
Yeah, the pacing wasn't great.
Yeah.
Visuals.
There wasn't really. I didn't really get a connection, like an emotional connection. I did. I cried the once when she saw her dad in
when they finally.
Yeah,
like,
when they finally hugged, and she just had one really good, perfect, juicy tear. She was like, "Daddy." And then they hugged, and I was like, "Oh."
I think I got close. I got close to Misty, but I didn't ever like get.
Well, everything makes me cry. It doesn't mean it was good.
See, usually I'm a crier. I think I just didn't really this time.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm a sucker for girls loving their dads.
No, I don't have dads, so.
Yep.
I couldn't relate.
Well, you can just look through my window as I hug my dad with love.
Exactly. I identified with Calvin a lot.
Oh, womp womp.
Hey, let me be your friend.
Get out of here! I'm hugging my dad.
Can I have hugs too? No, Calvin.
get your own dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like, my dad's a jerk. She's like, at least you have a dad. He's
Yeah,
like,
I was like,
oh.
I was like, yeah.
And then she got her dad, and now...
And now he just has a jerk dad.
Now you're just a jerk to this guy with a bad dad. Now you have a great dad.
That's right. Your great dad is back now.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
From like opening the secrets of the universe.
Right. My dad just works
My dad
at
just
an office.
abuses me.
And abuses me. Thanks, I'm gonna go home.
My dad yells at me about getting 85s on tests.
Which is a good score.
Yeah, it's all right.
Pretty good.
I mean, it wouldn't fly in my home, but it's all right.
Oh, it wouldn't fly in my
Yeah.
home either, yeah.
You know, maybe you
I still
should
got
just-
him, but it wouldn't have flown.
Yeah, he should have studied harder. Maybe his dad loved him more. That's what I got from the movie. Because Calvin had no arc of his own, so what am I to think?
Even that girl, even the bully got more of an arc.
Yeah, the bully had a whole arc. She was a jerk. Then we got to see her like spying on Meg because she lives next door
And then
like a weirdo.
then you see why she's
Yeah,
a jerk. 'Cause
when we
she
go to
has
the
a-
happy medium, we get to see
See,
like her
like,
private life. And
yeah,
she's
her
got like
anorexia
she's got like a
issues.
diet thing on the wall.
Yeah.
She's always weighing
weighing
herself.
And then at the end, a nice
Yeah,
wave, a
she
friendly
waved.
wave.
We don't know if she's still anorexic, but she did wave.
She did.
She's a little nicer
she's
now.
a little nicer. She got climbing up that hill.
Well, she's always peeping on him, so she probably saw Meg like materialize in her backyard.
like, "Oh, shit."
oh my God, she's a witch. Gotta be nice to her.
She's gonna curse me. That's why I can't lose weight.
It's not like we saw her eating apples or anything, so she didn't like. No one's arc was terribly complete.
Just at the end there with like a bowl of
Yeah,
pudding.
we learned something about the principal for no reason
Yeah,
too.
there's a
That
weird,
like the other teachers don't like him because he's the principal.
Which, to be fair, it just seems like the other teachers are dicks.
yeah, they seem like jerks. Those two teachers are just really horrible people.
They're the ones who are talking
Yeah,
about it.
it's just those two.
Like, you're around a bunch of children.
Yeah,
be
they're,
talking
like,
this loudly.
Standing on the edge of the playground, like having a kiki about how Mr. Wallace is totally a horrible person,
Yeah,
and how Charles Wallace is
He's a
adopted.
weirdo. And how he's a weird kid.
No, they were specifically called out him being
He's
adopted.
adopted.
Maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't.
Yeah, well, he knows now.
Very clearly.
Yeah.
That's why the it got to him. He found out from those
True.
teachers.
No, yeah, because then he kept being like, "Oh, your dad, rescue
Yeah.
your dad." Yeah.
Blame those teachers.
Yeah.
All right. Buttholes.
Yeah, so it was alright. But, I mean, I don't like the source material, so. And it was pretty faithful to the source material.
I'm gonna give it a. I'm gonna do a no butthole. Just
Want no butthole?
yeah, no butthole.
Oh, curious.
Just flat.
I'll give it a clap.
Oh, the butt claps.
What does that mean?
The butt clap.
No, not a butt clap. Just a clap. A clap from somewhere in the ether.
From some quantum entanglement.
Yes, that I just tessered away from. Yeah, I get some other hand gesture.
Some other hand.
I give it my hands slamming into each other.
I like it.
Yeah,
Just
yeah. I don't give it a butthole. I give it a just
wiping.
just slapping and wiping my hands away. That's what I give it.
And done.
Yeah, I saw it. Didn't feel like walking out like the entire rest of the theater felt. We're the only ones there at the end. There was some guy
there
up
was
in the
one
back,
guy way up
like
in the
playing
back.
with his phone.
He's probably just a projectionist. I
I bet he works there. He's waiting for us to leave,
Leave.
so he can like
so he
clean
can
the theater.
clean. He's like,
Yeah.
he's like, I bet everyone's gonna leave
Yeah.
early,
And they
so
all
I can
did.
just clean early and get
And
out
get
of here
home.
early.
But nope,
Nope.
we watched the whole thing. Oh my gosh.
Oh man.
Yeah.
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 I'm sure some people will really like this.
Are you? Are you
Yeah.
sure of that?
I mean, it made a shit ton of money.
Well, you pay for it before you see it, so
That's fair.
Yeah.
I wonder if, I don't think it has. I don't think it made like the next weekend. So I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it had like a woo
I mean, I won't tell you not to see it.
Yeah, no.
I'll tell you not to read the book, which I've been telling people for 20 years.
Would you say, if you want to like know the story, see the movie over reading the book, just so you don't just
I
suffer
think
through
if
the
you want to
book?
know the story, I think you should want to know some other story.
I think on that note,
I'm glad I could bring up some childhood ire that I've been feeling for quite some time. I'm glad I now have an outlet. My distaste of Wrinkle in Time. What other book do I not like?
oh, I mean, The Great Gatsby can go fuck right
Oh,
off.
yeah, get out of here. All right.
All right.
This has been Movie Passels. I'm Saman.
I'm Romo.
Don't see Wrinkle in Time. No,
Bye.
no, maybe see it. Don't read it.
Don't read it.
All right. Bye.